In the name of Allah, the most compassionate, the most merciful. Earthquakes. Why does these happen? There are certain scientific reasons behind it. I'm not obviously going to talk about that. But there are certain other moral reasons. It is said by the religious people. I'm also a religious person. And there is a famous incident of Sayyidina Umar bin al-Khattab putting even that incident aside. A state becomes punishable even by the nature. A state becomes punishable even by the nature when there are certain very bad things being done upon it. Lack of justice, the most important. Lack of justice. The poor are denied the justice. The resourceless are denied the justice. The rich and the powerful are buying the justice in their own favor, which is not a justice. In a society like that of ours, where there is there are so many of the immoral things being carried on brazenly, immoral things, unethical things. Nobody cares about the ethics, nobody cares about the values. There are certain exceptional cases only, who do take care of the morality, who are morally sound, ethically okay. Otherwise, the society as a whole, maybe at least 95% of this society, are very safely speaking, more than 90% of the people in our society, they are not honest at all. They are highly dishonest. They do as much of the injustice as they can. Every sort of immoral things, unethical thing being done without any sort of fear. And obviously, the illicit sex, that's also immoral, unethical. Usury, usury, the interest based economic system and the financial dealings. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says that it is a clear cut war against me. Against whom? Against Allah. Usury. Interest based financial dealings. It is an open war against Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Immoral, unethical sex activities. Lack of justice. Poor are treated very badly by the courts of law. Poor are being treated very badly. The rich are given the preferential treatment. The rich and the powerful people are given the preferential treatment. So that is the trouble. I think that in a situation like this one, we deserve the punishment as a society by the word. We deserve the humiliation by the word. We deserve all that. It's not like we are the victims. We have actually caused all of that upon us. We are the reason of it. We ourselves have caused all of this sort of troubles, disasters, although it shouldn't have been so. We should have been morally, ethically quite good, with one of the best justice system in the world. But unfortunately, the justice system in Pakistan is the poorest in the world. The justice system in Pakistan is the poorest in the world, unfortunately. This is the case. So I think that we need to go into the introspection. We need to go into the introspection, retrospection. We need to look upon ourselves. We need to hold ourselves accountable. We need to hold accountable to the powerful people in the society, because those are considered as above the law. If at all the two parties or two individuals are fighting, whatever is seen is that whoever is more powerful get the things done in their favor, regardless of who is the right and who is the wrong. So the poor are treated like the subhumans. The poor are treated like a subhumans in the society. How can a society like this one develop and prosper? How can a society like this one live honorably here in this world? Not only that we have lost our this world, this life of ours, but even the next life, the life to come, and the unending life has also gone out of our hands. I think that we need to return to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We need to return to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and we need to stop doing all of those unethical and immoral activities. And we need to stop the usury, the interest based system, and we need to adopt the financial system, which is the Islamic one, which is the justified one. And I think unless and until we don't turn to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, unless and until we don't become a true Muslim, unless and until we don't surrender our free way, our freedom, unless and until we don't surrender our freedom to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, which has been given and gifted to us by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. I think that we need to return that freedom, and we need to accept the final commandment, the absolute power of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and to follow the sunnah of his prophets, the sunnah of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. And that is the only way, if at all we want to live honorably, if at all we want to live successfully here in this world. There is no other way but only this one. Unless and until we don't understand it, I think that we will remain a humiliated nation, a humiliated society, and we will remain a miserable society, maybe one of the most miserable in the whole of the world. Thank you.